Hello everybody, welcome. Come on in and join us today in the Everything Disney Family channel. We'll call it channel page. Welcome. Today we're going to be diving into a really fun topic. You want to tell them what that is?
Yes, so our topic is 10 things you should know before you go on your next Disney trip.
So these tips are not just for people on a budget. These are just tips that would help you guys in the parks, help you guys have more times in the park, and all different types of things. But before we jump into the top 10 list, I want to remind everybody to subscribe down below, like our channel, give it the thumbs up, and leave a comment below. Everybody who leaves a comment, I am going to respond to every single person. So if there's like 1 million, I'll be here all month. I won't. Probably nobody will comment, but anyways, let's dive right in. All right, you guys, with number 10.
All right, so number 10 is we recommend ordering groceries before you arrive to your resort. Now, this is whether you're staying on property or off. We have at Walt Disney World always stayed on property, so we don't rent a car. So we recommend ordering some groceries. And by groceries, I just mean ordering some water bottles and some breakfast items, maybe some bagels, cream cheese, maybe some snacks for the kids if they like applesauce pouches, just a couple of snacks to have in the room. And then you can also take those snacks into the parks. So I definitely recommend taking a water bottle into the park for each person. I like to buy the smaller water bottles, and then you can get water for free at any quick service restaurant. You can just walk up and ask for ice cold water, and then sometimes we'll drink those or we'll pour them into
our cups,
into our water bottles that then we keep in the backpack. I label each water bottle with our first initial, so we're always drinking out of our own water bottle. For us, that's a huge thing. You have to stay hydrated, especially at Walt Disney World in the heat.
Hot. Oh my God. We went in August last year. It was,
and you have to stay hydrated or you're not going to feel good. Water's just so important, and we like to, have water in our room. So I think ordering groceries is a huge tip. So you can do this through like Instacart, and the shopper will shop at the local grocery store. We've also done this through Amazon and had the groceries delivered right to our resort. We just pick them up
right at the bellhop.
The bellhop, and then take our groceries to the room. There is a fee. I want to say the last time we went, I think I spent about $45 on groceries. And I think it was about $55 after a tip and like a $2.99 fee, maybe it was. And I left
it's
$6
worth it because
tip, something like that.
If you're going to buy breakfast every day on the park for a family of 4, you're going to be looking anywhere from $70 to $100 instead of everybody just having a bagel and then off you go and you can get to the parks early. So definitely recommend that. That's a good one there. We're going to jump in with number 9 now.
All right, number 9 is make your dining reservations 60 days in advance. So right now for Walt Disney World, dining reservations are released 60 days in advance. So there's still some restaurants at 60 days that are very hard to get. And right now for our upcoming trip, there's basically no reservations available. So if we didn't already have our reservations set in, we would not be eating anywhere with a reservation.
At 60 days out, if you don't get reservations, you are not going to have good luck getting Be Our Guest, Cinderella's Royal Table,
any of the characters,
Topolino's Terrace. Yeah, Chef Mickey, you could get a time. It's probably going to be 9, 10 o'clock at night. But, those really big ones, the ones that everybody really want to get, they're going to be gone in the first day or two.
Even for us, we booked our trip, I think, at 60 days out. And we cannot get Beaches and Cream. We've actually never ate at Beaches and Cream, and it's something that I really wanted to do this trip, and we check every day and we can't get it. So as we get closer to our trip, like the day before, even the same day, maybe we'll get lucky and somebody will cancel and we'll be able to get that reservation, but we have not had any luck yet.
Topolino's Terrace, guys, it is...
Highly recommend that.
Oh my God.
It's a character breakfast at the new resort, the Riviera. And the characters are just so fun. I know they're social distanced, but they put a smile on your kids' faces and parents' faces.
That
anybody's face.
Well, normally at a dinner, they bring out rolls and things like that. They do this at Topolino's Terrace. They bring out croissants, strawberry muffins,
chocolate. There's something with
chocolate chip muffins, and it's free, obviously, and there's a good selection. Yeah, there's a good selection. If you eat them all, they'll bring more. So, I mean, it is wonderful. It's really nice. But we're gonna hit you with number 8. I'll take this one, hon.
All right.
Prepare for weather. Florida, it's hit or miss.
Rains.
Expect between 2 and 4. You're going to have an hour worth of rain somewhere in there.
It could rain all day.
Could rain.
I don't know.
You don't know in Florida.
You have to pack for the different weather, especially with going to Walt Disney World in Florida.
Yeah.
Bring an extra pair of tennis shoes. I know you don't want to pack all that, but if your feet get soaked on your first day there, you want to wear a different pair of shoes the next day. Or if your shoes get soaked on your third day and on that fourth day, you're going to want to wear a different pair of shoes.
Because you're not going to find a dryer for those shoes. It's going to be very hard.
Even if I know it's going to rain, I'll bring an extra pair of socks to the park that day.
When Lauren was little, this is an amazing tip, you guys. And if any of you guys are traveling with strollers or stuff like that, go to your local dollar store and buy a shower curtain for $1. Buy 5 of them. Because
I don't think you need 5. Are you going to put one over yourself too?
I mean,
I don't recommend that.
No. When you park your stroller and you guys are going to do rides, cover your stroller with it. Everything will stay nice and dry. You'll come back. If it's rain, everything's dry. You can just throw it right away. It's $1, right?
Well, we kept it. And actually, I hung it up in the shower at our resort every night.
And if you don't want to spend $10 on a rain poncho, just, cut a little hole and just...
Oh boy.
There you go.
So also, I know Disneyland in California is not open right now, but in Disneyland, Anaheim, California, it can get cold, especially in the winter. You'll see pictures of us on our Instagram. We are wearing hats, gloves, winter jackets. It gets cold.
Yeah. Oh, check us out on Instagram at Everything Disney Family. Check us out there. I meant to say at the beginning of the video. Number 7 is to...
All right, so in the pandemic times, I am recommending that you bring extra masks. Don't just bring one mask for the entire trip. Bring at least 2 masks per day per person. Myself, if it's raining or if you're sweating a lot because it's so hot,
then it makes it so hard to breathe.
I might change my mask 3 times, 4 times. I have a lot of masks. I also have a bag in our backpack, just a Ziploc bag that says dirty mask. So when that mask comes off, I can put it in that dirty bag, and that way nobody puts that mask back on their face thinking it was clean. That's dirty. It goes in our suitcase. I'll wash it when I get home.
Yeah.
Also, during this time, of course, bring hand sanitizer. There is hand sanitizer everywhere around the park, but you want to have one in your backpack also. We always carry a backpack to the park every day.
Yeah, for sure.
And then also we bring wipes. We bring Clorox wipes and we wipe down everything in our hotel room. We wipe down the dressers, the phone, the remote. I mean, we know Disney's clean. We know that they've cleaned it, but we just want that extra
we just
set
go
of
above and
precaution.
beyond. It's just peace of mind. That's what that is. So I definitely recommend. All right, number 6, you guys. If you're going for an extended time, and I would say anything more than 3 or 4 days, plan for a down day. Break your park days up. With the little kiddos going, you're going to get 25, 35,000 steps in a day. It's a lot on your feet. It's a lot on the kids' feet. Take it down, do 2 park days, down day, another 2 park day. I think that works out really good. And on your down day, you don't have to be sitting in your room all day. Every single resort has a pool. A lot of them have multiple pools with slides.
And activities. They have pool parties. There's music playing. They'll have trivia. I mean, a lot of the times we ask Lauren, what was your favorite part of this trip? So many times she says the pool. And it's like, well, great. I'm glad we came to Disney for you to go swimming.
For example, at Animal Kingdom Lodge, if you guys are staying there, they have a little adventure for the kids to go on that they can collect little beads and make a necklace. I mean, you don't have to pay nothing, and it will occupy the kids for an hour or 2.
I don't know if that's still going on with COVID, but that was definitely a perk. And all the resorts have things like this. I don't know what's exactly still happening.
Also in Animal Kingdom Lodge, you give all the kids these big pieces of paper and put them right on the floor in the lobby.
Yeah.
And
I don't know if that's happening right now.
Yes.
Think about that. The floor.
Yeah. But
I don't know. There's activities for the kids to do, and we experienced activities during COVID at the Contemporary Resort. There were activities, especially at the pool. And even in the evening, at the time when we were there in August, they had a movie
playing outside during COVID. Everybody was distanced.
Chairs were separated out, and they were playing Cinderella. So we got
they
to watch Cinderella.
They even had popcorn for everybody.
Yes.
So, all right. We spent a long time on that. Let's go to number 5.
Okay, so number 5 is to bring an external phone charger. You're going to be on your phone a lot. I know that doesn't sound good that you're going to be on your phone a lot, but you are, especially during COVID because, okay, well, 1, you're taking pictures, but 2...
Oh, it flashed my eyes.
You're ordering all of your food. If you're eating at any quick service restaurants, you have to mobile order. So that's taking time on your phone. You're also, if you have a dining reservation and you're sitting down to eat, you have to scan the QR code, and then you're looking at your phone for the menu.
And then especially once Fast Passes come up, you're on your phone all day trying to get that next ride. Oh, I want to get on Dumbo. I don't think Dumbo doesn't have Fast Pass, but I want to get on Seven Dwarfs. Let's see if something open up. I want to get on Flight of Passage. I want to get on whatever, XYZ.
Even during COVID, you're on the app because you're looking to see, okay, what wait times are there? Should we go over to Splash Mountain? No, that has a 60-minute wait, so let's do something over on this side of the park. The My Disney Experience app is great, especially during COVID times. Definitely download the My Disney Experience app.
So in the Disney parks, and it's also in the Orlando airport, they have a thing called the fuel rod. I think they're $25 or $30. And you pay the one-time fee, the $30, and you can change them for free in the park. There'll be machines that look kind of like a vending machine, and it'll say right on fuel rod. If you stick the old one in, it pops out a fresh one. It's already charged, it's juiced up. It'll charge about 2 phones on it all the way up. I recommend bringing a brick charger. They'll go on Amazon, $12 or $13, get a decent one, and charge it when you're sleeping at night. It'll be good all day. So
the fuel rod is nice just for the convenience that they have it
right
at
there.
Disney.
If you're,
so we have one of those, but we also have
one
the
of
Amazon
each,
charger.
One of each. So let's do 4. You want to do this one?
You can go ahead with this one.
Number 4, this one?
This was one of Dave's tips.
Oh, okay. Try to stay in the parks all day, guys. We really don't leave and go back to the room. Let's, for example, you guys get to the park early. You get there at 8:30, 9 o'clock, okay? You hit some rides, you do some fun stuff, you do lunch, it's 1 o'clock. You're like, oh, man, the kids are tired and they're dragging. But think about it. You're staying at Saratoga Springs, you're staying at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and you're at Magic Kingdom right now. You got to leave the park. So 10, 15 minutes there, walk to the bus terminal, another 5, 10 minutes, wait for the bus, half-hour bus ride back. So you're already an hour and 15 minutes just to get back to your resort. And then if you plan to come back to the park, you've killed 2.5 hours of your day. So you're looking at getting back to the park at 3:30, 4 o'clock. That depends on, and if kids are napping and things like that, you're going to miss out on 3 to 4 hours. You could have saw a bunch of shows. You could have done some more rides. I mean, if the kids are young enough, what we'd let Lauren do, just push her in the stroller, let her nap in the park. We'll walk around.
Yeah, when Lauren was young, she definitely slept in her stroller at the park.
Yeah, hour just walking around. Nicole might hop on a ride, or I might hop on a ride, have a snack. One time Lauren was so tired, we just put her stroller all the way down at a restaurant. We sat down and had a nice meal. I mean, let the kids sleep in the park, and if they have a stroller, don't leave it. It takes up a lot of time to. If you're at the Contemporary or something on the monorail, I mean, that's your decision. I don't recommend leaving the park though. So number 3.
All right. All quick service meals are done by mobile order now. We kind of mentioned that a little bit earlier, and that is a huge change. So you have to have a phone. I mean, it's just. You have to have a smartphone. You have to have that My Disney Experience app already downloaded. And then from there, you will have a credit card connected to the app. And then that's how you pay for all of your food. Even if you're going to buy, I think the Dole Whips. I bought a Dole Whip. I had to do it by mobile order. Everything was done by mobile order.
Yeah.
So be ready for that.
It brings you back to the charger.
Yes, you need the charger.
All right, guys. Number 2. I know we're going kind of long today.
All right, so number 2 is do rides first thing in the morning. Those first couple of hours when the park first opens it's go time. If you want to ride rides, that is when you do it. And you do it in order. Look at the map, try to ride everything in one area, and you want to do the biggest rides first thing in the morning because the lines are not going to be as long. You don't want to walk into the park and say, oh, well, let's stop and get a coffee. Let's stop and get breakfast. Let's stop and...
You do that later. Do that at 11 or 12 o'clock.
You want to have breakfast before you get to the park. Expect, if the park
Get that
opens,
bagel and walk. As you're on the bus ride to the park, eat your bagel, have a coffee.
You can't do that right now because we have to wear masks.
All right, we'll stay on top of the bus. Don't do that.
So we just really recommend trying to ride as many rides as you can before lunch, let's say. And then in the afternoon, you can enjoy the character cavalcades, I don't know if there's what shows. I know there are some shows going on right now. And they're bringing some things back.
You got the Hall of Presidents that you can go to. And
things that don't have a longer wait time. Do those later in the
Speedway,
day. And especially try to do things that are in air conditioning later in the day. As it gets hotter in the day, do something in air conditioning in the middle of the day. For sure. Okay, so we have
I love Carousel of Progress. In the afternoon, if it's raining, that's a good half hour. You're inside in air conditioning.
And that song, There's a Great Big Beautiful Tomorrow.
Yeah,
I love it.
I could go on that twice. I love that ride.
For sure.
So anyways, guys, we'll hit you with number 1. And that is to be to the parks at rope drop. Rope drop is what happens when the cast members are standing up. They have a rope, and that essentially they don't drop it. They roll it up. That's essentially when the park opens. And you want to be there for rope drop because that's when everything is empty. Like we just talked about, number 1 and 2 kind of go together, but rope drop, we have never not done a rope drop. We rope drop Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Disneyland, California Adventure, Magic Kingdom. Because you're gonna get let's say you rope drop Magic Kingdom. Your family wants to do Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You don't have a fast pass. If you're right at the front,
passes right now.
Yeah, if you're right at the front, you're gonna walk right on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And I bet you when you get off that ride and you go look at the wait time, it's gonna be at 45 minutes.
Yes.
And then you will not see under 45-minute wait for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train the rest of the day. So rope drop, especially if you Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Space Mountain, Splash Mountain, Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion. It goes through so fast, so I wouldn't rope drop Haunted Mansion. Hit that later on in the day, So
let's talk about, let's say that Magic Kingdom opens at 9 a.m. So right now during COVID, and this is March of 2021, if the park opens at 9 a.m., they're starting to scan tickets at 8:30. So that means you don't want to get to the park at 9 a.m. You really want to, depending on what way of transportation you're taking to get to the park, you want to be at the front of front of the line at 8:30. So really, you need to get there at 8 a.m. I know that sounds crazy. I know this is vacation, but this is the number 1 tip that we are telling you. You've seen our pictures on Instagram. You've seen all the pictures of us in front of the castle with nobody there.
Guys, that's how we get those.
This is how we do it. We are giving you our tip that you got to get there early.
This is what we do every single trip, you guys.
You can sleep when you get home.
We got we probably have 6-7 pictures of Lauren standing in front of the castle with nobody behind it. Not a soul. We have our family pictures right in front of the castle. I mean, you're in there. You're one of the first ones through the gate. We're the first ones down Main Street in the morning time.
Check out our Instagram, look at the pictures, think about how that is how you want to spend your vacation. And do the best you can. Get there as early as you can. I know it's early, but I'm telling you that it is worth it.
Wake up, get those kids up at 5 or 6 o'clock, and she don't like it. I set the alarm. Sorry, we're going. Especially once they start returning back to those openings at 7 and 8 o'clock. you're gonna have to. So
yeah, so we hope that you learned something from this video. We hope that you can take these tips and apply them to your next Disney vacation.
we have a ton more tips. We're gonna do another tip video in a few weeks, and we're gonna have a whole new list, another 10 list, and
especially after our next trip, we will definitely
Oh,
report
yeah.
back with all of the things that we've learned.
update with COVID and everything like that. So guys, check us out on Instagram, Everything Disney Family. Like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment. I am going to answer everybody's comment. Ask me whatever you want. And let me know what you guys want to see in other videos. And I will try to accommodate. Thank you guys for watching today. Bye.